Today we have our annual Take Steps Walk, which is it's kind of a celebration that we have for fundraising. But we bring, for this fundraising event, we bring families and a lot of kids, and we make it a really, really fun event. But we raise over $150,000 to help fight this terrible disease. Nobody wants to talk about Crohn's and colitis. A lot of people talk about breast cancer, they talk about heart disease, but Crohn's and ulcerative colitis and inflammatory digestive diseases are not things that people like to talk about. So we're trying to bring awareness to help fight this for the 30,000 Long Islanders that we think have this disease.
It's important for you to have medical insight into how your child is growing with this disease in terms of meeting their weight milestones, into how an adolescent is developing with this disease, if they're reaching their full height. There are infertility issues for women. There are also osteoporosis issues, all sorts of parts of the disease that are not directly digestive that impact on your general health. So there's a role for medical counseling at any point in this disease, whether it's just to know that you have it, how likely you are to pass it on to your offspring, how active it is going to be in your life, and how can you make it less active in your life.
I'm here today because my brother passed away about 5-6 years ago from Crohn's disease, and I'm here to just help out as much as I can, raise money, and to hopefully find a cure.
I've been with CCFA for 22 years, and when I started, no one knew what Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis are. That being said, it's probably because the symptoms are so personal and sometimes so embarrassing. And so people tended not to talk about them, but we got loud, we got proud, we're in your face, and people are talking about it now. The things that you need to know about Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis are, number one, they're chronic diseases. They don't go away. The only actual cure is if you have ulcerative colitis and you have your colon removed. But for Crohn's disease, it's a lifetime disease unless we find the cure. And as I said, we're working on it.
I was diagnosed when I was around 30, although I had symptoms from the time I was 17. When I was 34, my colon was removed in its entirety. I've since had 9 follow-up surgeries. My daughter, who's 20, was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when she was 9. My mother has Crohn's disease, so we do know that it's genetic, and I would like to see my grandchildren grow up healthy.
Team Patrick is basically just me and my friends, and we're just, raising money to find a cure for Crohn's disease because I was diagnosed this year. And it's kind of rough with Crohn's disease, but you kind of get used to it after a while, and the medication really helps.
He received the Shining Star Award, and he's trying to give awareness to other people, and especially children, that they can do everything, and it may be some limitations at times, but you could still do everything that you want to do, and that's pretty much what his role is as a child right now.
We are here to support our daughter Samantha, who was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in December. When she was diagnosed, we were actually kind of happy that there was a reason that she's been so sick. She was struggling since last April, and there was no reason, and now at least we have a reason and a way to fight it. The disease sort of takes over her life, and affects all of us. She's had to modify her schedule. The school's been wonderful, but I'd say the main problem is her with her high school and academically and socially.
I have Crohn's disease myself. I've had it since I was a teenager, and for me there's been times when I couldn't even walk this race, and so to be part of this along with so many great people on Long Island, there's a lot of spirit here. It's one of the largest events like this on Long Island, and it's really great to see the turnout.
I went through a tough battle where I was in the hospital for a month, and I lost 60 pounds, and now I'm back to my normal weight. I'm able to run, I'm able to walk, and I'm able to eat, almost whatever I want. I try to be careful with certain things, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, so just keep at it, and you'll get to full strength again.